Karim, welcome to Soccer As We Like It, the Manutd introduction. What happened today?
What happened today, I've told you this 1,000 times, it's Mourinho. I mean, if you want for your team to be successful in the FA Cup, you can't have them playing 90% defense. I mean, if you have a guy like Marcus Rashford, we talked about this off camera, you know, he had his chances, yeah, but if you're putting, let's say, 60% of your effort into defense, dropping back, what do you have in your tank to go forward and make a chance? You're mentally and physically exhausted at that point, right? Same thing with Martial. Martial, yeah, he had his chances, but again, he has to drop all the way back. We had a ball that, think about the 72nd minute or whatever, that was pushed out, just shot out. Usually we have a Lukaku sitting up top. He's the only man who Jose trusts to stay up top, and if we throw a ball out there to go chase it. But, you know, you have the likes of, you know, Jesse Lingard, granted, he's super fast, I get that. But
Today?
Yeah, but when the ball comes out, you have Jesse and
Sanchez
chasing it, you're not going to get there. You know, you need that presence up top, and we just didn't have it. And I think, you know, Lukaku did his best to you know, get fit for the match, but it was too late. Way too late.
Overall, what players stood out for you for United today in this poor performance? No, he's popping away.
All right, stood out for us for the poor performance. I would have to say, I mean, Ander Herrera was solid for me. I mean, he's never gonna give you, you know, the world, but he's never gonna take the world away from you. Not like a Chris Smalling.
Right.
You know, Mike's good, but Chris is shit. You also, you know, look at Jonesy. Jonesy, you know, I understand the reason why he went for the ball, but you have to also understand the guy that you're on, Eden Hazard, who is a dolphin. He likes to dive, and he's going to dive in the box. And you know, that's basically the change in the game. I agree with you on your pre-match analysis. If we had a person like Bailly, who was in instead of Chris Smalling, or even Jones, screw it. It doesn't matter. One of those two gone and put Bailly in, I think we have a better back line.
Definitely.
But you know, as it sits right now, we have to take what we take, right?
All right. So on a scale of 1 to 10, the team performance. Don't be shy now. Let's go.
To be fair, it was a 4.
Oh wow.
Is
that being generous?
No, yeah. Usually I'm in the 2 range, but to be honest, it was a 4. I mean, you know, we had our chances, and we just didn't execute on them, and that's what drops them to a 4. If we had some balls that were actually on frame, I mean, Manutd's ball, which was absolutely a stunner, just didn't find the back of the net, and that's fine.
And it was open actually. He was really close to the goal.
Exactly.
Because he used his right foot instead of his left foot, but he came onto his right.
And you know, things like that. Again, I believe if you're a fatigued player that is always playing defense, and you don't have anything left in the tank, how are you going to make an attacking run? It's hard to do that in this system, and you know, I can criticize the coach all day long with his system, but again, it's the players, like you said before, the players that have to execute. And you know, if they feel that they have to get on the same page and move on, that's what they need to do. Even the communication at times was lacking. You have a guy like who was it? I think it was Sanchez went to pass the ball to Pogba. Pogba didn't know that he was going to be there, so he ran up the field to go forward, and he passes the ball back, and then we have a turnover, and off Chelsea goes. So yeah, there's plenty of things that went wrong, but not enough things that went right. So again, for me, a 4.
Thank you very much, Graham. We'll see you next season. Thank you very much. Gentlemen, FA Cup Final 2018, Man United, Chelsea. What went wrong today?
Everything.
Was it the tactics or the players were just not up to standard? Did you think they underestimated Chelsea?
A bit of, in terms of tactics or players, bit of both. Tactics, because we're putting out a lot of very small players. I think you should have known, I would think Mourinho would have known all season, and how Conte is, that he's naturally a very defensive manager.
Right.
If you're going to put out an attacking squad with a bunch of short players, you can cross the ball in. You're just going to have the ball out the box all game.
And
Right.
to be fair, Conte seemed like he was up for this match.
It seems so. Compared to what everyone said, I think United kind of underestimated.
Yes.
Underestimated Chelsea and were a bit complacent. Like, you know, these guys got beaten 3-0 last week. Their season's over. They've already down tools. No, they did what was needed to do professionally.
Yes, they did their stuff. I mean, and I've always been the person saying the most that it doesn't matter how much possession you have. You have 20%, but you only have 2 shots on goal.
Thank you.
You score a goal, you win the game.
Exactly.
I mean, you can point fingers all you like. That I think Chelsea had the perfect tactics for this game. They said we're going to sit back, we're going to make sure that the small players that United have can't do anything, and we're going to counter-attack when we have the chance. They had one open chance. Jones, although I like him, I'm actually one of the people that said that I had no problem with him starting the game. He got beaten, and he slid in the box, which is, for me, a golden rule against.
Right.
Do not slide in the box.
Right.
Even though it wasn't, I mean, he got in front of the ball, but still, you slide in the box, bad things happen. As you said, dolphins who cry especially, not a good combination.
A dolphin is always a dolphin, no matter where they are. They're
Exactly.
Always.
Always.
The other thing, and I know I'm gonna get crucified on this video, so I'm gonna say it anyway. It doesn't matter.
Do it. Say it.
That should have been a red.
He was lucky.
It's in the box though. That's not how they do their stuff. If it's in the box, even if you're the last man, they'll give you a yellow.
Oh, well, I'm glad. I'm
That's
glad
the
for it.
directive.
I'm glad for it. But you know, my old school mentality. That's a red.
Yeah, back in the day, if you're the last man, it's a red
He
card.
was a red card.
So
What
I'm
do you
glad
do-
that they've changed.
What do you guys think Jones should have done differently at that moment in time when he realized Hazard had wrong-footed him? Should he have fouled him earlier,
Yes.
or just kept pushing him wide?
I was saying bring him down the
No.
entire time in the last third.
Y'all are putting everything on Jones.
No, I'm not going to put the whole game on Jones. I'm just saying smart decision to bring him down.
De Gea has many times. I'm glad that he got the Golden Gloves. I understand.
He
that
should have
he's
come
got-
out. I thought he should have come out. When he saw Jones was close, was
There was
struggling.
acres of space that he
was
could
in
have
the air,
made
yeah.
a decision. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna come out. You know who would come out for that? You know who would come out for that? A Buffon. A Buffon would come out for that. And he's an experienced old school head. He's about to retire. He would come out for that.
He's also 40. He probably
He still would have come out for that.
Yeah, no, I agree with you.
Yeah. I mean, who else? What's his name? Helmet head.
The Chelsea keeper
Jack
probably
would
would
have come out for
Jack
that.
would have come out for that.
So-
Well, so because I did think the girl stayed too long on his line, and he realized Jones was struggling and
Yes.
still stayed. He didn't come out.
Yeah.
And he
When-
did it twice in the match as
Yeah.
well. Twice.
I say when he went into the penalty area, he should have come out, yes. But I still think we're nitpicking. I think De Gea saved us so much, I don't think we can nitpick.
Right.
I would say as a centre-back, even if there's a risk for a card, their best player is about to get away from you, and it's not inside the box, pull him down.
Pull him
I
down?
do not care. Pull him
down.
down. I would rather them have a free kick. I don't give a
Down.
shit who's taking it.
Right.
Look at
50-50,
Fabregas.
you want the 50-50?
Yeah, absolutely. I
Yeah,
will
yeah.
take that 50%. Pull his ass down.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to leave it to chance in the penalty area. Anything can happen. You give away
Exactly.
a penalty, you can beat the goalkeeper.
I'm so gutted right now. I can't.
Me too!
Guys,
This is a wasted season for me.
with this,
Even with Champions League play, we had Champions League play this past season. What did we do with it? We squandered it. Now we get Champions League play again. I can't trust this team
right,
to show up when we need them to.
Right.
I mean,
It depends
You
on
lose
what,
to
Yeah, it depends
Sevilla?
what. Yeah, it depends on what personnel and tactical
lose
changes
to-
we make. But I
was
don't know
it-
how many we can make.
West Bromwich. It was
Yes, West Brom after Man City.
yeah, we beat Man City, lost to West Brom. We
Don't
beat
repeat it.
Top of the table,
we beat
don't
Arsenal,
repeat
lose to
Don't
Brighton.
repeat it. Please don't repeat it.
You brought it up.
I
not us.
know, but to
So
relive it.
since United came second and this FA Cup defeat, how does this summarize the whole United season now?
It's a failure.
I think we have a chance to win a trophy. We've got to
Yeah,
take it.
you have to. Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, I thought it was actually a good decision, Mourinho, to say that our season doesn't rely on it. I think it's good because it, at least in that one split second, that takes the pressure off us. Because if he turns around and says, yes, this is all of our season, then that puts more pressure on the players.
But who knows? Maybe that's the pressure they need to perform. We don't know.
I mean in that terms, in terms of talking about pressure, I think Mourinho is smart on that. There are a few things he has got wrong, but I don't think that's one of them.
Well, from the rumors I hear, Mourinho finishes a match, he goes off to, he fucks off to his office and he doesn't talk to the players. You know, we like managers that are
hands on.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, for me, and I'm gonna get slaughtered again, but Steve Bruce is a player's player.
Right.
He is.
He worked under Ferguson. He worked under Ferguson, so that's on. He worked with Alex. He worked under Alex, so you can see that where that comes from.
He's a player's player. That's. I mean, there's no coaches or gaffers out there that we can go after, except for my opinion, him. If you put some money in front of him, I'm sure he'd come. But again,
you think we should bring in Steve Bruce?
Well, this is the thing, though. This is the thing. Again, Steve Bruce is, like you said, he worked under Alex. He's a player's coach. He understands what to say, what buttons to push. That's why he gets teams out of relegation. Our relegation at the moment, our relegation at the moment is not being able to win Champions League, not being able to
beat the small teams when needed.
True.
We won 3 trophies last year, but most of those were pretty much spoken for. We had no competition.
Do you remember when we took this one manager who pulled well above his weight and played really well? Wow! I wonder what would happen if he got a good squad around him. Oh, I forgot that guy's name. What was his name? What was his name? David something. Yeah. That's the reason why I would debug
so
that.
Since you guys have said this season,
my guy who was Fellaini. So.
I think that says it all. Sorry, next question.
Since this season is not deemed a failure, failing the FA Cup, on a scale of 1 to 10, the whole season, 1 to 10, what just give the whole season after today's performance?
That's very difficult. I would say overall in terms of where we got.
Mine's still a 4.
Always a 4, solid 4. I will be generous and give them a 7.
A 7.
I will.
Are we all watching the same team here, mate?
No, in terms of the way they played, no, it annoys the hell out of me. The only reason I would say 7 is in terms of where we've been in the past.
Charles,
because we have to move on.
I love you, mate.
7 over 10, mate. Well, Charles, it's your opinion. I respect it, but it begs for questioning, mate.
Well, it begs for question because we played like shit. That's the problem.
You still gave him 7 after this shit.
But I'm still giving a 7 in terms of where we finished.
Right.
In terms of
second place, you mean?
In terms of looking at the numbers, you look back on this season of where we finished, not in terms of how we played. In terms of how we played, geez, yeah, we were awful. But in terms of all of that, we still managed to get second.
Yeah.
Right.
We still managed to get to the FA Cup final.
Yeah.
I would have liked us to have won. We should have.
That would have been beautiful.
Yes, and I would have been happy.
You know what's funny? They beat us in 2007 when Mourinho managed Chelsea.
Yes.
They beat us 1-0. Didier Drogba goal in extra time.
Yes.
I was hoping for a revenge, and we couldn't do it. We lost again. 1-0.
I agree. That game was
same side of the goal. We lost it. Same side of the pitch.
Yes.
Well, guys, thank you very much. It's been a roller coaster season. Thank you for speaking to Soccer as We Like It, the Man United direction. Hopefully, the next season will be better, brighter, and look for new sides. Welcome to Soccer as We Like It, the Man United direction. This is the FA Cup final match between Manchester United and Chelsea, 2018. Well, where do I start? Let's get right into it. Man United did not play today. First half was actually abysmal. It takes United have to go a goal down before they start to get the act together. Phil Jones, I did say my pre-match analysis that United should have played Bailly instead of Jones, instead of Smallings, but he went with Jones and Smallings, and this is the problem. Once Hazard had wrong-footed Jones, I knew it was done, because I knew he was going to bring him down, because he just could not cope with Hazard. And Hazard was always going to do what a dolphin does. He was going to dive when he got to the box. And another problem I have with De Gea is his constant reluctance to come out and help. He realized Jones was struggling. He should have come out to narrow the angle to make sure Hazard didn't have enough space to even shoot. Shoot he didn't because Jones brought him down. Now, with the penalty taken by Chelsea, after that, which was in the middle of the first half, United had 76 minutes to try and get an equalizer. They couldn't even do that. Rashford, I'm sorry, Rashford was abysmal today. He had the best chance of the game, one-on-one. He fluffed it. This is the problem I'm having with Rashford. It's not a confidence thing. It's a problem whereby he doesn't look, he doesn't keep his head up. He's constantly just rushing his passes. At times he was in good positions. Instead of going past his defender, he would pass backwards, cut backwards. The same thing Valencia did. This is a pattern with United. They get to the right side of the pitch. Instead of going past the defender or sending it across, they cut the ball backwards, send it sideways, backwards and sideways. So this ding-dong little triangles they're making is slow. It gives Chelsea the opportunity to keep their line, keep their shape, and keep defending. Chelsea did park the bus today. I will tell you, Chelsea did park the bus, which was not like United. United did park the bus. United wanted to score, but United, not till Martial and Lukaku came on, that United looked more threatening. I thought Sanchez and Lingard and Rashford were lost today. I thought the midfield tried. I thought Pogba, I mean, they did try to push up and help the attackers up front, but it was not working today. I don't know what happened. I think the overall performance today was absolutely shocking. It was not good enough. It really wasn't good enough. To say the least, Chelsea had what, 1 or 2 free chances, and they utilised it. United had more chances, shots blocked, shots saved, but at the same time, I did say this earlier on, if you don't take your chances, you will be punished, and United were punished today. This Chelsea team was not great, this Chelsea team were not fantastic, this Chelsea team were not superb. United played better today, but they just, the last third of the match, the last third of the game, United lacked ideas, lacked creativity, lacked sharpness. So there's no one to blame but the players. I don't think this is a Jose Mourinho situation. I don't think this is the time for a Jose out. It's not a Jose out, also the players. Rashford, is sometimes these things are common sense. Go past your player, look, pass, run, shoot. There were times Valencia was left exposed on the right, waiting for the ball. They kept throwing Ashley Young's side, going through Young's. Okay, the crosses, were the crosses decent enough? Not really. The minute we had Lukaku not starting today, I thought United were going to struggle. And struggle, yes, we did. Because we didn't have someone to hold the ball up front. Sanchez and Lingard and Rashford were not going to hold the ball up front. So, overall, am I surprised at the performance? No, I'm not. Am I surprised at the result? Yes, I am. So, at this moment in time, losing the FA Cup once again to Chelsea after we lost to them in 2007 is totally disappointing and it's shocking. I'm highly disappointed. The season, even though we came second, which is papered over the cracks we've had all through the season, this would have kind of given us some hope and belief. All right, we went into the next season winning a trophy. No, we're second. We lost to Chelsea, who were 5th in the table, who were not even in Champions League. We couldn't even beat them. No, this is honest. This performance was just not good enough. I'm sorry. The players need to hang themselves in shame. Take a look at themselves in the mirror. A long look at themselves. Like, did they really give the all today? Did they really give the all today? If they said they did, then they need to find a way out of United, because that was absolutely shambolic. Well, don't forget to give us a like on this video. Subscribe to this video if you haven't subscribed in the past. Just give us a like. Leave some comments. Subscribe to Soccer As We Like It, the Man United direction. From me, Tim Russell, reporting for Soccer As We Like It, the Man United direction. It's been a poor game. I'm highly disappointed because I really did think we could have won this game. I think in some of the players' minds, I think some of the players underestimated Chelsea. Maybe based on the performance against Newcastle last week when they got beat 3-0 and we struggled to beat Watford 1-0. But I'm sorry, United were not good enough today to beat Chelsea. Even though Chelsea sat back half the time, we had more possession. But these days, it's not the possession that counts. It's the goals that go in the back of the net. Till next season, Soccer As We Like It, the Man United direction. Don't forget to hit the like button on this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're a brand new user, a brand new subscriber. Soccer As We Like It, the Man United direction. Thank you very much.